Let's take a look.
All right, I'm gonna grab a notepad actually.
Champ Kaisa and Misfortune. It seems like you were playing Misfortune.
When I first started again, Saber's actually probably been more. I'm like 70-something% win rate with her.
Okay. This is some spicy. Oh wait, I thought Kaisa was the one with 70% win rate. Okay.
No.
Interesting. So it's really funny because what were you saying?
I didn't. So when I played, Kaiser wasn't out, and I just like her, so I have a lot of learning curve.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot. There's a lot of similarities between Kaisa players in the sense that they make the same mechanical mistakes, right? This champion, it's not that it's mechanically difficult. It's that if you don't recognize, certain patterns in your gameplay, it's gonna be hard to get stuff done. You're trying to do something, but it doesn't work out. Like a lot, the classic example is I'm gonna ulti in and kill someone, but somehow it doesn't work out. But then sometimes it does, right? How do we make sure it works out all the time?
Right.
There's usually a pattern to that. All right, so let's take a look. Which one of these replays do you want to start out with?
There are two Kaizen ones and a Saber one. The Kaizen one was a disaster.
Yeah.
Let's see. One was a good comeback we had, where it started off very poorly.
Oh, these aren't first person?
That one isn't. That's the only one. That was the one I had to re-record over. Sorry about that.
This will be last then, because we need first person. Otherwise, it's not quite useless, but not very useful. So
that was
This is okay. So these are all. So this is a Saber one. All right, let's do the Kaiser Saber one first. What do you think?
Let's start with Kaiser.
Okay. Let us see. Let's fast forward. Let's get to the laning phase. How does lane usually go?
I'm usually very consistent. This is kind of a tricky one because I'm playing against a blitz with the Soraka where
goodbye.
I feel like I want to trade a lot to take advantage of Soraka's, being Soraka, but then I need to be really careful about my position. The blitz
yeah, and they have a Xin, so it's gonna be difficult to get that done.
I actually I flashed that because I was like, wait, shit, it's a Xin level 2.
That's the classic. There's some kind of ideas like soft counter or maybe even hard counter where catch supports are really good against trade supports because when you try and trade, they're just immediately gonna try and catch you, right? Yeah. So how can you trade? But it's okay. It's not necessarily what's it called? The priority is like not getting hooked, right? So if you can't find a trade, that's totally fine. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, keeping the lane towards your side is great. Everything is all Gucci. How about mid game stuff? How does that usually go?
I'm usually pretty good in that. Nice. Although Kaisa being a little bit different from I usually play Saber, right? So it's a little bit more split pushy and not so much heavy on the solo catches as Kaisa can do. So I'm kind of learning that side of things.
Okay. I was gonna say, there's some really good, nice pressuring opportunities when Vayne wants a minion. So very nice. Oh, easy clap dodge, right?
Yeah.
Good. How about team fighting?
I'd usually just sit back and play passive and wait out my moment. I really do try to, especially with Kaizo, with my ult, only use it when I know there's a real opportunity to turn the fight.
Okay. These mechanics are really clean, so clear that you have been diamond for however long, right?
Seasons.
Yeah. So very obvious, right? This guy has no idea. This guy has no idea what you're doing. Wait, back it up. You see this? He has no idea what you're doing, so you just beat him up. Seems good. Okay, let's fast forward. So,
I think I might have gotten hooked here.
Oh no.
Yeah, not off the last hit. That was pretty good by them.
So you're too focused on pressure and you got hooked. All right, that's fine. That's a classic too, but
I just need to be more aware of that against
exactly. It's always the priority. Priority is always the enemy support, right? And then you can go along with your own thing. But I mean, that's not something I would fault you for unless it happens every game. Unless you fall for the same trick every time, that's not something to be worried about. Okay, so far so good. We base because we're afraid of the gate. That's totally fine. We have flash now. We should be okay. This is easy clap, right? Hold up, back it up.
Should I have all end here?
Well, you don't have to all in, but like you said, you do like trading, so we can just keep trading. But
Soraka
you know,
wasn't quite back
it's
yet.
still winning, so you know, not bad. One thing you could do is we don't really talk about this too much, but you have some nice wave control, so we can talk about this. One thing you could do is as you're retreating, when the wave is pushing in, you can ward this. This is a classic lane gank pattern.
Did I do
So
that?
they'll go through this.
I thought I did.
Oh, you might. It's just something I would do here, in this example, and that way you know that he's coming through the river or not at all, right?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't. I did not.
Also, it would help with Blitzcrank. So,
True.
you think they base? So, oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Here we go.
I think I just didn't manage to push it into the wave, and at that point, I knew I fucked up.
I was gonna say, this I think we're gonna get away with this because their jungler is dead, but this is a common. They are running straight down here, like so right now. Let's say
I tried to pull
here.
this minion wave up so my lane goes onto the tower, and then like back.
It worked, right? It worked, right?
Yeah, and then I should back here.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's great. And then you hit the.
Did I stick around?
Yeah, wow. You're like staying here. So
I don't know why I chose to stay, because the idea was definitely pull the minions off and let the minions on the tower.
Well, you didn't have a reason to base, I guess. So you know we're just staying to see if we can last save.
That's
these minions are too damaged because they took some hits from like Soraka or something. So this is really awkward. So here do you see a problem here? I guess.
Well, we're really far pushed up. Vayne has been kind of mindlessly auto-attacking, so it's going to push back to me. If she really abused it, she would have frozen here, I'm pretty sure, and then Blitz would have gotten a catch on us.
All right, and you know, you have flash, so why is this somewhat questionable to stay in this kind of position? So let's say Xin is running straight bot, because that's exactly what I would do if I saw this wave.
Blitz has flash. The Tri-Brush isn't warded, and Soraka's actually running into it face first. Yeah, I don't. Are you looking at something specific?
So like if they gank you, are we fine? I guess is the question.
No.
Right, and that's the important bit, is knowing that we're not okay based on the enemy jungle support, even maybe ADC. They're gonna run you down. Can we get away? And the answer is you have a Soraka. She's never gonna get away. So this champion, like this is impossible. She's gonna flash the Xin E, and then Blitz is gonna flash hook. It's over. There's no way. So this is something you want to try to recognize that you might be okay. You can go for some kind of bamboozle. You're gonna run in here, W, ulti, and then flash, right? Maybe you can bamboozle them, but your support can't. So something to recognize.
Resources to just waste on a gank too.
That I
could avoid.
That's true. I think there are some. I think before level 6, there are ideas like for sure baiting out the gank is really good. But you could say that post 6, this is no longer good because they're just gonna take the dragon if this happens, right? So and your jungle, your jungler's gonna perma farm, so it's not like he will get something out of this, but you guys lose the dragon. So definitely ideas like making sure can't go wrong when you're doing something like this. So very much think in terms of how are they going to force on you, right? Because not only is this they're coming here, but their top is missing, so I don't know who it is, but it's likely that they could try to Lissandra, right? So if they were ever pushed up and put a ward behind you, you got a problem. Or even something super sneaky. Okay, this is not gonna happen in solo queue, but something sneaky like this, and she's gonna E behind you guys. I've seen that before, right? But very much making sure that in these kinds of catch lanes, do you know how they're going to try and get you, right? Pretend to be them.
I think I'm just gonna be really far back and let it push. And there's that ward that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait, they actually put it down, right? This is legit, dude. This is legit doomed. Like you can't get to your tower. Lissandra's gonna ulti, blitz, flash hook, right? I don't know what you do. So that's the stuff you want to be looking out for, because that's if you guys get out of lane without blitz hooking anyone, we're pretty happy about that. So but they didn't come bot, so that's great. And then you guys are totally fine 2v2. So far so good. Do you know if your Soraka has barrier? Oh, we have a problem.
No, we're good. Trust me.
We're gonna ulti out, but she can flash over, so there's a problem. Okay, let's talk about this. This is a problem. Okay, this is I again, not really a platinum thing we want to talk about too much, but I think since you've been diamond, we could talk about this. This is the common. They're gonna sit here and go like this. If you ever play against Morgana, she does this. She'll throw a binding this way. So if the enemy support is on this side, you wanna hover this side of the minion wave, right? Let's like draw some lines here. You wanna hover this side. If they're in this bush, you wanna be like here, right?
Yeah, and, away from the catch support rather than the AD carry.
Yeah, and if they're doing a lane gank, you want to be up here. Okay, so the support is here, and there's a lane gank. You basically want to be away from them. So
can we go back like 2 seconds to see? Yeah. So I started on the right side, and why did I move?
Exactly. That's like it shows you're not kind of recognizing this, right?
That, I went up for a pretty greedy auto attack.
This is honestly, I've seen a flash. Could be a flash here too, right? Some kind of crazy thing is gonna happen. So definitely be aware of that spot, but. Good mechanics. You got out. they felt like they could finish.
He let me out actually.
Who did?
Yeah, because I couldn't. If he stepped a little bit left, I couldn't ult over the wall.
Oh, he fucked up the condemn. Oh, he fucked up the condemn too. But yeah, definitely not a good situation for sure. So, but it's okay. I mean, at least we didn't die. It's just, you are getting hooked, but that's just really it's just really a skilled matchup where can you dodge their stuff? It's like poke basically, where can you not get hit? You know what I'm saying? So reading blitz as much as possible because that's the only guy you really care about. Oh, here we go. This is the same position, right?
Yep.
Like the exact same minion line is right here. So be very careful about this minion line. This is like prime time ganking for them. If you do this, you want like a counter gank ready.
Well, it should have been ready, I thought, because of the Tryndamere just taking dragon.
Yeah, this dude is not coming, right? He's never.
I guess
this guy's been gone for so long. Like he went straight to blue, and then this is happening, and then you can kind of realize at this point it doesn't make sense, right?
So I see the missed hook, and I'm like, all right, let me try to get some poke in and punish the Blitzcrank for that. And I thought the Tryndamere was still around. And this is what happens for that.
You guys are just doomed here. I mean, you can try to ulti out, but there's no way.
I just die.
That's just the common pattern you need to see. Okay, so when you see this, and you think you have a gank coming, they have to be like literally next to you, like actually ready, not like on the way. Like on the way takes like twice as long if he realizes it and then shows up. Yeah, versus he's waiting in the bush and he's about to pop out right now. So. If you want to set this kind of counter gank up, has to be the degree of certainty for him coming has to be there, right?
Yeah, so, I think I assumed after the dragon that he would stick around.
Yeah,
which was a bad assumption.
Yeah, it never works that way in solo queue. So, basically this whole replay so far has been about kind of ganking ideas or enemy support is going to try and throw skill shots at you. How do we help you avoid that stuff, right? So I don't know what, dude. I'm pretty. I don't know. I don't know why you're walking up here, but maybe you're trying to debate a hook or something. You guys are definitely getting hooked if you're not careful.
Isn't it down?
Oh, is it down? Let me see.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it is down. It is down. Okay. So never mind. I stand corrected.
What do you think of the double pickaxe for the Q?
That is definitely the best build. I would not go anything else for sure.
Okay.
For sure. This build is consistent. Its build path is great. There's really no downside, honestly, to doing this. So
I think I'm up quite a bit of farm at this point. 140. She's I think a little bit over 100 maybe. So I'm not feeling super bad about this.
Okay, we're gonna watch this. All right. So
I see the gank get behind him, and
all right, let's talk about like setup and stuff first. All right, so yeah, we have a Tryndamere here.
He doesn't have CC, so I have to like close the gap. I'm really far back. That's why I ulted.
Right. We need to take a step further back before that though, because you mentioned you wanted to talk about macro ideas.
Yep.
When we started, and you could say that this is a macro idea. Now, if you look at the map here, I guess macro can be like map-based stuff. If you look at the map here, what do you notice?
Their mid laner's missing, their top laner's missing, and their jungle's missing.
Well, where's the top laner?
Dead. Right.
Okay, yeah. So he's dead, so we don't have to worry about that. But what about their what's going on mid and you know, like you said, their jungle's missing. So, you know, if mid looks pushed in like this, where's mid gonna go?
Mid would have an ability to roam.
He's literally on the way here, right? So
Yeah.
So it's this is actually a really common pattern where you're getting a gank from your jungler. So, and because like there's something going on, we forget about everything else. Right. So
Right.
here's a good habit to help you to prevent this from happening ever again. Because this happened to me all the time. I'll be like, okay, I have a jungler and we get counter ganked and we die. Or I have a jungler, you know, they have a counter gank, then we TP, then they TP, we die. Right. So this is how you're gonna these are how you're gonna prevent that. This is super fast. Look at the map. My jungle, their jungle, and then my solo, their solo. My mid laner, their mid laner. Right. So if you do this real quick, you'll notice that your jungle's bot. Where's their jungle?
Don't know.
So he's bot. Defaulted to bot. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Where's my mid laner?
For some reason he is at Rift Herald.
He's top side, right? And where's their mid laner?
Bot side.
Default to bot, right? Oh,
Yeah.
easy. So how many people are bot?
So this is a 4v3.
Well, you should say 3v4.
Or
You should start
3v4,
with your
yeah.
you should start with your team. Yeah. Otherwise you might get confused later on. But 3v4, how do we play this?
We don't. We
Okay, agreed.
We run away.
So if you knew it was a 3v4, you'd play this differently. You see what I'm getting at? Where
Yeah.
you wouldn't have ulted in for sure. We need
Absolutely
to
not. Yeah.
this is the macro part that you want to be looking at, because this is literally the whole game. This is the whole early and
auto move too. I was fine.
yeah, but this is guaranteed loss. You see this? You see that guy right there? Do you see it for half a second?
Oh yeah, he's here.
So how far in advance do we know this? That's the idea.
Yeah, we knew
Right.
it before the play
So
started.
this is the habit that will help. This is the habit that will help you the most. Like, and it will prevent you from making a decision where there's no winning outcome. This is a no winning outcome, 3v4, right? It will prevent you from doing something like this. Or if you see a winning outcome, you see that your mid is the one pushing in and coming bot. You start a 3v3 bot, and then you guys win, right? So this might be something. This is honestly something that most Diamond and Master players are missing. Is you need to look at the map to know the situation before you do a thing. Otherwise, it's almost like you're playing and the outcome is not in your control. So,
Oh wait, Vladimir just showed
here,
right there.
where?
I definitely didn't see that. Look at mid lane.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Briefly showed, but I mean, he's coming bot. So,
Yeah.
if you don't notice, we always assume the worst too. So yeah, there's no winning this. Like you can't even.
I don't know why my auto moved in. Maybe I had normal click.
Hmm?
Look at my auto attack here.
Oh, you pressed E. That's why. So when you press E on Kaisa, you can't auto attack. So I mean, this is Kaisa mechanic we can talk about where if you want to use your E, for damage, you want to auto attack and then use your E.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense? You want to like auto cancel, like I mean, I can show you. I mean, Jesus, I have like a folder of this. Let me show you. Abilities, E, and then like am I trolling?
I just tried to act too soon out of the E then.
That's basically it. Whatever. It's not important. It's just basically if you want to use it in the middle of a fight, but you're not gap closing or running away, you can auto attack and use your E, and I'll give you maximum damage. So always auto cancel when in doubt. But yeah, that was basically 3v4. The habit is repeat. What was it? Can you tell me?
Check the map right before. Check the solo laner and jungle position before a play happens.
Yes, exactly. They're my jungle, their jungle, my mid, their mid, and then after that it's TPs.
Yeah, I didn't go for that.
So what are you noticing here?
Oh, I'm screwed.
This is the exact same thing, right? What are you noticing here?
I was just rotating with my team.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like I said, if you can't do this, you will feel like you have no control over the game outside of what's on your screen. So you guys are auto lost this, right? So how do we know? Well, you guys are at a disadvantage, I should say. Maybe not auto loss, but I'll give it like a 70% chance for them to win here.
It is a 4v4, but
right? Okay, it's a 4v4, and what are you noticing about this 4v4?
Oh, all of our ults are down.
Okay, all of your ults are down. That's one thing I noticed too. I noticed something before that though. Because ults down is a major. I would say a minor. I say minor, but it's like it is like a big. It's important, right? So okay, no ultis means you guys are doomed. What else?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me do half, and then where is your team going? Where is their team going?
So we're rotating to mid lane and trying to get this pick on the Blitzcrank.
So what is that called?
Uh,
Replace Blitzcrank with Singed. What is this called?
oh, we're getting kited.
Well, Singed doesn't kite. He, what?
Chasing.
Yeah, you guys are chasing. So what is that? What happens to the team that's chasing?
We didn't get killed.
So 4v4 your team is chasing. That's all we know. That's all I care about. You guys lost, right? So that's the stuff you need. That's the stuff you might be missing in terms of decision making. Is how can we kind of recognize these patterns and play accordingly, right? Like it doesn't matter how this goes. On average, it's automatic loss, right? On average, you guys are losing something. It doesn't matter what it is. You're losing something. You're losing HP. You're losing ultis. You're losing your tower. You're losing Rift Herald. It literally doesn't matter what it is. You're losing something, right? You could be losing vision control, but under no, like, you can't win is the idea. So this is what you're missing here.
What do we just rotate back through bottom side jungle to defend?
Yeah, you can. After this, you think? Yeah, you have some options here. Let's say this is 4v4 and I'm gonna push bot. Then let's not chase. No matter what, we don't chase. You could pick anything that doesn't involve taking a fight here, and it's fine, right? That's about it. Like in terms of alternatives. If you saw that this is 4v4, then this is fine. Let's say your team is hell bent on chasing.
4v4 with the Gnar with TP, but it still was a catastrophe.
Well, we can talk about this, right? So let's say you think Gnar TP is a factor, so it's 5v4, so we should be winning even if we chase. No, why didn't it work?
I was the first one to get, because I didn't have any protection in the backline here since I was rotating.
Okay, right. So it was a very fast fight. And what else? It's a very big factor if you ever play with Gnar. It's like a competitive thing too.
Mini Gnar versus Mega.
It's Mini Gnar, so there's zero things. You can't do anything. So he comes out and he's like, oh, okay. And you can also say he doesn't really have anything to TP to. You can say he can like TP here, but those minions instantly died, I guess. So instantly died of Vladimir ear. So yeah, but that's basically like, can you analyze the situation based on the map and then make a decision? Otherwise, if you go with the flow, like your team was chasing Blitz, okay, we chase too. Then it's either gonna go well because he came up with the idea, or it's not gonna go well because he's boosted, but you didn't get to make a decision.
Right? No, I definitely feel like you can get the diamond with like just playing every situation you wind up in perfectly or well enough. But then in terms of like this, you have pretty poor decision making in terms
once everyone else can do that, then you need to stack the odds in your favor because otherwise you're just always gonna lose. It becomes physically impossible to win these when everyone else is less of a monkey, right? So this is definitely an easy idea, or what's it called? A good habit that would be easy to work on. Maybe not easy to work on, but it's the easiest to highest reward ratio, if that makes any sense.
And all it is paying attention.
Yeah, literally, like you kill that minion, look at the map, our whole team spread out. Okay, they're coming top, we need a kite, right? That'll give you like, kind of tells you what you need to do. So if you walk forward here, we have a problem, right? You see what I mean? So
I don't.
This Vladimir is gonna be right here if you're not careful. So that's kind of what you want to be looking out for. Oh, so he was in the river instead of in that bush, but those are the things you want to be looking out for. So this kind of method will help you the most. All right.
Yeah, I think I knew I had time to clear that wave and that they wouldn't be in that brush. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe no. Did Vladimir just come from there?
Okay, so Vladimir, he's basing, and their whole team's been missing. Minus Vladimir. I mean, you're fine to clear this. And I just wouldn't go to tri-bush, right?
Okay. Maybe that was great.
And not that. I mean, that bush is fine, but
I just wanted to rotate and see if I could do anything mid.
Right. But this is a common trap, right? You need a word. You need a word from here instead of from here. So, but this is stuff that comes with the paying more attention to the map, like you said, right? That'll tell you what's dangerous, what's not dangerous. Also, this is a feels bad. You're in a lane with Vladimir. I don't know. I mean, you have Soraka, so he's gonna insta kill you. By the way,
I thought that with
This is just a
heal.
damage. This is just a damage thing.
Soraka pinged me so early, and I saw her, but I really underestimated how long it would take her to get there, and I should have E'd towards her.
I mean, you could say this is another habit thing to look at. If your team wants to make a play and they ping, I always look at the map first. They're not here yet. But if they ping, they're not here yet. So I look at the map to see where they are. But honestly, this is a Vladimir thing where do you know how much damage he does? What's his damage pattern, right? So
it's crazy that he kills me. I should have healed way earlier, but
this is you just can't. You're just gonna die no matter what. You can honestly have a perfect heal. He overkilled you by like 500 damage, right? Look at that. He overkill. He didn't hit his ulti. Didn't hit you, right?
Oh god.
The ulti didn't even pop. So this is just you just died.
Yep.
I guess if you're waiting, like it's not that. Oh, you don't know how much damage he does. It's that Soraka was on the way, so you thought you could fight him.
Yeah.
Right? You see a common theme. Tryndamere was on the way, so I thought you could fight this, right? So you need to make sure that you
don't get baited by teammates.
Exactly, right? don't bait yourself, right? They're not here yet. It has to be clean, right? Otherwise, there's gonna be a problem in terms of execution. Oh, this is a disaster. Don't even try and help this.
Oh, the Malzahar started to try to just make picks.
So
like on his own in the jungle. And you'll see actually late in the game, I'd make a desperation call to try him. We see Vayne on a very early ward going to their red buff, and I was like, maybe we can turn this around. And it ended up a disaster. I tried to abort as soon as I saw. No go.
Let's talk about this. This is important too.
My damage here doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so what's the problem here?
I mean, I'm staying safe and cutting back, but I'm gonna have to trade summoners if they flash.
So this is good to talk about. All right, so this is also another diamond kind of how do we get out of diamond idea, right? So in these team fights, let's say this is a 3v3, right? Staying safe in the bag, we hit the closest guy, we're retreating. This is acceptable. Or not even acceptable. This is your textbook way to play, which is what you're doing right here, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's say this is a 2v5, and you do this. What happens? All right, so it's not a 2v5, but or is it a 2v5? I mean, maybe it's a 2v4, I guess. But it's similar. A similar idea. It started out poorly, and you have less people, right? So this is impossible. You need to immediately leave, and so sticking around is an indicator that you didn't know how many people there were. So it's very much all kind of, do you know what the situation is? Like this Soraka saved you too. There's oh, now everyone's dying here, right? Oh, goodbye Soraka. That's a flash from Blitz if he's a genius. But definitely
didn't he flash to try to hook me like 2 seconds ago?
Let me see. That was Vayne.
That was Vayne's flash.
Pretty sure Vayne's flash. Oh, it is Blitz flash. Okay, he has no flash. Yeah, the situation is too doomed for you guys to kind of do anything.
Yeah, and
right?
I wasted a lot of resources then.
Yeah, exactly. You lost your health, so there's no less of a turn potential, right? You have no flash, so maybe a flash play or a flash bait is out of the question. Although you trade flashes, that's pretty good. But yeah, it's kind of losing control of the game or feeling like you can't do anything is definitely stemming from this idea of, do you know how many people they have? How do we play accordingly, right?
Yep.
This is doomed. Nar's not here, so we don't even show up to this, right? See, this is the kind of idea you want to be looking for. Oh my! Did you actually get her?
I don't. You can't. On it. That's
yeah, you can't. So you see how this is becoming a problem where you're showing up kind of on default. It shouldn't be your default.
I thought maybe I could kill her with the W. She was really low.
I mean, starting from here, you started walking, right?
Yep.
No, that's the problem. You didn't want to start walking.
I just stay.
Yeah, you need to push mid, or you need to look for who's missing from this fight. It's Zin. He's waiting for you in a bush. That's a classic, right? You're on the way to a fight. There's solo laners waiting in a bush. Or Rengar. I've seen that one before. Rengar, Zed. They're literally just waiting for you. So I mean, this is how you prevent that kind of stuff. And it's very much like in this situation, maybe you could snipe Vayne, but overall in in general, you want to start turning this into a habit of making sure you know what's going on before you make a decision. I think is a good way to put it. Make sure you know what the map is like before you make a decision, because that's essentially this game in a nutshell. Where every time when presented with choices, you didn't know what was happening on the map, so it was hard for you to make an informed decision. And most of the time, it was your team's doing something, let me do it with them, and your team was doing the wrong thing every time, right? So you would always do the wrong thing as well.
Oh yeah, this was the play that I.
Oh, this is a disaster.
The second I saw Blitz, I was like, all right, it's off. But there.
I mean, yeah, this is reasonable. I would say this is reasonable to try and go for this. Right? And then you see him, and it's like, oh, GG, feels bad. So it's okay. Don't worry about that part. I thought that's a good look. We should try and get her red after she gets the red. But
yeah,
for sure.
I think the only thing we could have done to like really, we needed a desperation play like that. So I thought
that game was kind of doomed. Yeah.
So this was a really good laning phase. I actually made the Kai'Sa leave the game, and she does come back, and we lose this game.
Oh, I see.
I think it was largely in part to Nasus's split push. So maybe split. This was a really good dodge on her end.
Like, what? Wow, that was good.
I didn't expect a Plat player to
do that. Yeah, same. Yeah. I thought you should just straight run. Very nice. Read you like a book. It's okay. You're just gonna hit her later. Also, Saber Q is insane damage.
Oh yeah.
You want to see something? You want to see something funny?
Are you gonna one shot someone?
Just real quick. I'm not the one shotting. See. Let me turn off the sound real quick. This is Saber, right? Oh yes. Let me show you something spicy. Okay, it's somewhere here. Show me. Okay, check it out. Oh, is this it? It's not it. I'm confused. It's not it.
Is that?
It's the exact same spot though. Yeah. Some stuff is going. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Watch this. See that? You see it?
The Kai'Sa damage?
No. Silver Q.
I saw it go through you and back.
Okay, 301 damage. Okay, that's not bad.
Oh wait, didn't you eat a crit auto attack too? Like a ricochet?
Yeah, he had an auto attack and the Q came back. Look at this. Oh, see that? That Q is like, that's all my health. One auto attack and Q is insane. But yeah, Saber's not bad. Nice boomerang buff. Yeah, I thought it was funny because this is Saber versus Kai'Sa, so it reminded me of that game. Oh, how do we get hit? Oh, here we go. This is good to talk about. What's going on here?
They have a minion advantage. My Tom Kench is pretty far back. I shouldn't be pressuring this last hit.
Right. So that's basically it. You can. It's good to look to see if you can do it. Right. It's very good to look for it.
Yeah, that was a fake.
Yeah, you need to cancel. Yeah, you need to actually not do it if it doesn't look good enough. So, yeah, Thirst is just gonna auto attack you there, and you don't really have anything to hope for. So yeah, anything you do is kind of by yourself unless Tom Kench can Q. So, oh, it feels bad. Now we have no health. That's interesting though. You started Doran's shield.
Yeah, I figured I have a melee support, and they have Thresh plus Kai'Sa, so I'll probably be taking. She actually traded very aggressively with Q's all lane, and I noticed she runs out of mana after this next push, and that kind of changes my game plan.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Wait, watch this interaction. Ah, the classic W from a bush. This guy's not bad for Platinum. I'm surprised. He's using a lot of classic tricks. Or standard Kai'Sa tricks.
So now I see he's out of mana. I ping him to say like, hey, we should all in because he doesn't have mana to do anything.
Did you notice what was going on the map right when you pinged him?
No, I didn't look.
Right. This is you know how I know this is because this is my habit. Literally, when I'm like looking for this, I looked at the map immediately. That's how ingrained it needs to be. Is you're looking streams or VODs and you do the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah, Kazu's walking bot. He's walking bot, right? So Okay, you want to do
Oh, wait.
something?
No,
It better
no,
be
actually,
2v3
this
good.
turns out amazing.
Yeah, it's because you guys have flash, right? No problem.
This
You can cut
is
it out.
2v3 good.
Yeah, this is fine. This is 2v3 good. I would agree. But you can't like flash for her or anything crazy, right? If you keep your summoners, you win, which is
No.
what you guys are doing.
Now we have this huge wave piled up that Kha'Zix is going to have to fight into us, and it's like they're low health. They can't support this gang. So this is where Kha'Zix is going to rage quit.
This is fine. This is good.
We're gonna wreck
So you automatically win this. This is good. It's good. So the question is, did you know it's 2v3 though?
I think I did, but the point that the minion, ignore that. I thought I had mana.
That was a good try. That was a good try.
I did not have Q. I'm sad. I knew that it was a 2v3 when if I could go and control the video, I'd tell you. It was like when that wave was right about to crash. I looked and I was like, if the jungler comes, we're fine.
Yeah. Agreed.
Maybe I didn't
like
know
this,
that he was actually coming, but yeah, this is like we win no matter what. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would say so, for sure. But it is always gonna be the same idea. Their jungle, my jungle. And it's gonna tell you everything you need to know. That's also gonna help you with the whole your jungle is on the way idea. All right. So if you look at this, your jungle may be bot side, but he's not here. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So this would be like the Tryndamere on the blue buff would be the same example. If you did my jungle, their jungle, your Tryndamere is not here. So yeah, this is good so far. Good stuff. Fast forward. You don't have to push. So back it up.
This is where she AFK'd, and I thought that she was. They were typing in all chat like
Halo Mal. Seems good.
I just ignored it. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna freeze anyway.
Okay, something's going on. Back it up. Should we have gone? No, it's not you. It's your support, so it's fine. We just push this out. Sure. Thresh is mid. Fast forward. Just hit this stuff.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna get much from this at this point, because she's gone. But when we transition into mid-late game,
here we go, mid-game.
The Nasus is going to become a really big split pushing problem, I think.
Okay, so we're in the mid-game now.
Yep.
So we're bot, this is great. Okay. So why did I say there?
Blindly following the Tom catch.
Exactly the same thing as last game, right? I might support, we're making a play. What's the first thing you should do when someone calls for something?
Check map.
Okay, what does the map tell you?
That's got to be ingrained. It's a 2v2.
Is it a 2v2?
Kai's still AFK. Nasus is mid, and then I guess maybe their top laner could come, but he'd be losing a ton of experience.
Nasus is their top laner, right?
Oh, who's their mid laner?
The mid laner is right here, Malzahar.
Yeah, who am I missing?
Who's the first one you check for?
The jungle.
Okay, who's the jungle?
Kha'Zix, and he's very far behind.
So he's here, right? He's always here. They're always here.
He's here.
Literally always here, right? Otherwise, you're gonna lose the game. Like, actually, you can lose the game off this idea. Like, you want me to show you a good example? Okay, let me show you something. This is something I did in a we were doing some Twitch Revo scrims. Let me show you. This one. Here we go. Let me show you something. Okay, it's over here. Okay, good. So here they got Baron, right? And we are this game is doomed. According to this scoreboard. If you want to take a look. How doomed is this?
That does not look very carryable.
Yeah, I got a Azir, they got a Jinx, this Kha'Zix is strong. Okay, and then on our side, we have a Kale who's yet to hit 16, and that's all we got going for us. So let's fast forward. Now, how do we, how do we, trap them into what you just did, right? Everyone comes bot. See this? No one's going top. And then who's baiting bot here?
The Kale, I guess. But
for our team, who's baiting?
I didn't see who showed on them. Probably Riven was farming.
Yeah, Riven's trying to debate. Where's everyone else on the team? We're all hiding, right? Let's fast forward. All right. So what happens? What happens when they think it's just Riven? You see this?
They're gonna just commit.
He just jumped over the wall. You see this? All right. Yeah. So you need to not fall for this kind of trick. It really is what it is. Is a trick. It might be they set it up. It might be just it naturally happens. But you kind of debate yourself into this idea.
Oh, hey,
right?
it's metaphor.
Yeah. It's loop. So yeah. So he got debated and they actually lose the team fight because of this, right? So there's no way we should lose this fight. But I mean, there's no way we should win this fight. But the fact that it's like even and or we were wiping Baron, it doesn't make sense. They shouldn't have happened. They thought it was 5v1, it was 5v5, and then they got run over. So this is a main idea you need to make sure you have is check. Someone calls for something, look at the map. Oh, this is not good. Back ping. Or even if you back ping and they're still going, you play to the point where you don't die as well, right? You don't try to make things worse. So Tom Kench is coming in, and if you guys go for this without making sure you're safe from hook and or Kha'Zix, we're gonna have a problem, right? So we got a problem right there. Malzahar ults and then Thresh and the Kha'Zix comes out. So this is something you want to be aware of.
Yeah, where'd the Thresh go?
He went mid.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's something you want to be aware of. It's not that maybe physically this is not bad, right? Maybe physically in this position is not bad. It's what you're thinking that makes a difference. If you do something like Q, flash over, come around, maybe that would be really good, right? But the instant you see Thresh and Kha'Zix jump out, you Q and you flash, or you can flash this way. But if you're not ready, you're never gonna win this. You know what I mean? So that's a main idea you want to be working on. Is anything happens, map, literally anything. Like here, something's going on mid. Okay, we push bot because this 2v1 Kha'Zix can't stop us, right? You see how that kind of works, where looking at the map will tell you what you can do and what you can't do. And then you can take this. You guys need to leave.
Oh, I was telling him to ult us out like 60.
He has no ulti, dude. That's a bug.
What's up?
No, that's a bug. You see that?
That baited me so hard.
It says he has ulti. He doesn't have ulti. Yeah. That's a Tom Kench bug. So you can't get out. Oh, we have flash. We're good. We're good.
We don't get out.
No. We're good. Oh no.
Yeah,
oh no.
We don't get.
Oh no. You're good. You just walk away. Flash. We're still fine. Just cute. Okay. No, this is fine.
Oh yeah.
Don't come back. Don't come. I mean, this is maybe doable. I'd say this is doable actually. Yeah. This is fine. Stun. Easy clap. Good stuff. Yeah, you guys are fine. No problem. Okay. Good. And then fast forward. These are cutting really hard, and you have flash. You should be fine, right?
Yeah.
It was 2v3 at worst, I'd say, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this is the part where this Kai'Sa is back, right? Okay, let's watch this. So
she's gonna farm bot AFK for a while. Right.
So yeah, so far, would you say that pretty much the main ideas have been the exact same for both games?
Yeah, it's always checked. I check the map like periodically, but not like right before a play happens. Because I get zoned in on like trying to figure out how the play is gonna work.
Right.
In order to find out how it's gonna work, I need to know the situation, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is what I want you to think. If you forgot to look at the map before something happens, you have to look at the map before you join the team fight. And anytime something happens or anytime you have downtime like this, you're walking to this, I will look at the map immediately, right? And you'll know they have 3 people off the top of your head. How can you tell?
Yeah, Nasus Kai'Sa on the map.
That's it. Easy, right? And then you guys have 3 people off the top of your head because we literally can see our team. So that'll tell you. That'll tell you exactly what you need to know. And then 3v3, this doesn't look that great. Let's kite it out, right? So see how this kind of thought process you want to be developing. Also, don't hit this tower, right? This is that was a nice Q.
I've watched a few Saber videos. I know not to hit the tower. I don't know what he was doing. That was so funny.
He's trolling, but you guys are trolling too. Back it up. So you see why Nasus is a split pushing problem?
Because we don't have anyone to answer him. But like,
no one's going top.
Am I the one to answer him?
Yes. Just Katarina's gonna go stop Nasus. What do you think?
Well, I just think I also hard lose to Nasus.
All right. So you're okay. No one can fight him. So he's gonna push. Okay. So what does Katarina do if he pushes?
Dies under tower.
She can maybe try and clear, but yeah, she's dying. She's dying on the tower. Oh, you can wave clear, right?
Yeah, I guess.
All of a sudden,
play real far back and wave clear against him.
All you have to do is just touch a minion, press Q, and you win. So, what does that tell you? We had to go top. Or not only that, it doesn't matter if it's Nasus or not. It's just in general, we need to go pick up our waves. So if your mid laner refuses to go, what do you do?
Well, like you said, Katarina's not really the split pushing one. I should be the one to go here.
You're the one who has to go. So that's the other mid game idea we have going on here is unless you have reasonable doubt, you can force this tower down. We should be.
I think I was okay with trading this tower.
Well, look how much. The problem isn't that we got it eventually. It's can you get it right now is the question. Like on this wave.
Yes.
Right. So then it should be fine. But if we keep going.
Oh, and Mundo.
Oh, okay. Mundo came back. Okay, yeah. Mundo went top. That's fine. That's fine. Definitely something that you want to be looking at, though. I would not have gone for that tower. It did not look good enough, to be honest. So
really?
Let's back it up.
Because they had Kazakhs just respawn. They were both kind of low here because the Thresh just did inting things.
Right. So.
And Kaiser's like non-existent. So I figured this is an easy tower to take.
And I would say I wouldn't need to be here if we're gonna. This tower is free later on. Let's just make sure we don't, lose any income we shouldn't. Right. That's just my thinking though. And also it doesn't look free to me. I don't know. Kaiser was missing bot. They're on the way. It just doesn't look clean in the sense that it's guaranteed. If Malzahar had any more mana, maybe this is different. Or there's no real kind of. We don't have a clear reasoning here. I think, but. I mean, you guys get away with it. That's fine. It's not. This is like that's not like a big. That's not gonna like change the game, necessarily. Right? Yeah, exactly. It's not a big deal. You could be right. I could be wrong, or it could be just like a gray area where one has different like strengths and weaknesses to it, pros and cons. But probably it could be like a stylistic choice too, right? If they have a low tower, I don't mind letting it live for a little bit. I would rather pick up more farm. Because sharing a lane with Katarina is
just draining resources.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely don't want to do that, but there's pros and cons to everything, right? Maybe you could say if you went top, we could save the TP, and we're gonna get the tower anyways. It just honestly, it's not gonna be a big a deal. That big a deal. So you're probably fine doing either. This is Maka S, right? This is 3v5. Woo! I think we need to leave soon, TM.
I have my eyes on that fight like the entire time, but
here it is. Check it out. We saw this the other game.
3v5, I guess here.
Exactly. So we saw this the other game. You went to help when instead you should not help because it's too doomed, right? You can actually they're letting you take the tower here, so you can hit the tower here. You can't help this guy though, right? So this is a habit.
He did get a bunch of people low, and I have a Tom Kench, so like I was kind of testing the waters a little bit to see if I could get a kill.
Yeah, but it's like okay. Here's the default. If they walk away, you can't get them. That's the default. That's so true. In this case, if they walk away, you can't get them. And the only exception to this is they don't know you're coming. If you're coming from this way, you could say that I could get here and they can't walk away because they don't know I'm here. But you're at the tower, so they know you're here. So this is just very much an idea of are you guaranteed to kind of I don't know. This is definitely a main idea where you need to just keep pushing, right? When they let you. And it isn't that you miss some tower damage, it's that if you clear this wave, you can control the Rift Herald. Right? So
even with the man down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you said, they were low, right? So it's hard for them to walk in here. It's like there's a difference between you run to them, they walk away, versus they have to face check Rift Herald when they're low, right? So kind of, it really is. How do we get more control over the game? Is this kind of idea? These kinds of things are going to help you the most, right? When given a situation, how do you respond? Okay, that was really nice. You can probably take the tower. Oh, you don't care about the Kazakhs. We should hit the tower, right? He's gonna walk away. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This
is a waste of time, I think. So
yeah, he actually does waste your time.
Yeah.
I have ult, so
no. This is stuff. This is stuff we're talking about.
This is a disaster.
If it's not clean, you want to do what's consistently good. So if this tower is free, this guy's gonna walk away. Okay, I'm just not gonna chase. I'm just gonna hit the tower, and then we can base or Rift Herald or whatever. But
I think maybe I was thinking kill Kazakhs because he's a jungler. We can get a free Rift Herald and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, right? That's definitely like we need to aim the jungle. and then it's like, okay, how do we stop him from getting away?
I just figure we can run him down with ult. Shyvana dies to him, and he gets the reset on his jump.
Yeah, it's just, nah. I would just say, for me, I would instinctively know it's taking too long, so it's not happening.
Yeah. No,
but-
and I kind of found that out when we.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to try. So then you could say, do you think that was worth? If you think that's worth, do it again, right? If you think it's not worth, try something else. That's kind of the whole basis of when you make a decision. Keep doing the ones you think are good and eliminate the ones you think are not good, right? That's kind of how you can build up your habits, so you know what to do whenever something happens. So this is good to talk about too. What'd you do after you kill this Thresh?
I want to go push mid. Maybe I was looking for another kill on Nasus because he was low.
Right. So this is this could be this is also a team fighting habit, I think, where if you kill someone, the default is keep going, but that's not really a good default.
And
right? It's more like a this could be dangerous in the sense that if you keep going, you don't know what the situation is, they could turn around or something like that. But it doesn't seem like a big problem here either. I'm just mentioning it just in case. In your team fights, you do notice a pattern of you kill someone, immediately keep going, but then because you didn't know your team was losing, you walk into them, right?
Yeah.
But it all comes down to the first instinct being look at the map so you know what's going on. Okay, what's going on here?
I'm wasting a lot of time. Should have gone Rift Herald.
I would agree. I don't know how you get this tower.
I don't think I do.
Let's back it up. So
I didn't want to waste time chasing Kha'Zix after what just happened.
But you
So
you
this
can
time
get the
I
Rift
choose to
Herald.
go mid. I guess we should have forced an objective. Oh wait, I did ping that like a billion times, didn't I?
Yeah. So
Get a Rift Herald.
I mean, I don't really know what's going on here, but let's back it up. When you want to hit the tower, our rule is when it's super free, right?
Yeah, this is bad.
Why is it not free?
Since they have Malzahar and Nasus coming up.
That's it. They
Kai'Sa.
have wave clear. You can't stop that. So, very much take an option that isn't hit the tower. That's all I have to say. Is I prefer options that aren't hit the tower. So I guess maybe back when you were going for the tower earlier and then it worked out. That would be why I didn't go for it. It's just we just never go for that because it's quite often it's not as good or not as consistent as other options. So
right.
And then here,
so what about one other objective? Like, I just took that Rift Herald solo. So like, let's say I had done that earlier.
Mhm.
What in those instances where we're like, okay, pushing mid, that's not going to get us anything because they have a lot of wave clear.
Oh, and nothing's up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so so let's say there's no Baron, which is rare. You guys got Baron wiped, and you don't know what to do because there's nothing up. You took all their camps already. Baron's not spawning for another 4 minutes, and you don't want to just push in because they have a Azir, right? So what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Right? Or is this
A little,
Yeah,
Malzahar, Azir, Nunu. I mean, not Nunu, Ziggs. What am I smoking? But yeah, any kind of Omega wave clear. What do you do? What do you think?
I would assume split push, but I'm very hesitant to do that in solo.
Yeah, exactly. Split push, right? So you draw, you do this. Azir shows up top, boom. Okay, hopefully your top laner is pushing a bot, and he's gonna do something. Or
Right.
let's say our team is actually losing for some reason, and we can't push because they're just gonna engage on us. What do? We can camp bushes, so they can't see it. They can't farm. You push everything in, and you just wait, and then you jump on the first guy that comes out to farm, right? You can do that too, but it really does become, Baron is 4 minutes. Okay, we ward Baron for 4 minutes, guys, and we keep pushing them in and then do the Baron. Yeah. So that is the strat. Oh, this is gonna be the exact. It's really gonna be the same thing. I think we're seeing for today. Like you see this fight break out. What's the first thing you notice?
I run to it, and it's a bad fight.
Well, let's say with our new habit we're working on here, what would be your first response?
I just saw Malzahar mid. I have Thresh and Nasus that are in the fight, and I don't know where Kha'Zix is.
Well, is there a faster way to figure out numbers?
than trying to track everyone individually.
Yeah. Because tracking, you want to do numbers and then track. Because if you try and track first, it takes too long. It takes way too long, right? Because it's hard to figure out what's going. Look at this. There's like people flashing. Like I see a Nasus. I don't like. Where is everyone? It's hard to tell, right? But if you do numbers and then you figure out individual people, like in this bush maybe or in this bush, that's gonna be a lot easier. Yeah. So numbers first, because you need information as fast as possible.
So I know we have 3. Although I guess Mundo's kind of dead. So
well, let's back it up here. Here. Yes. This is a better picture because Kai'Sa's on the way. What's our method that we came up with?
Okay, so if we all go to this fight, it's at best of 4v5.
Agreed. That's it. So you play this like a 4v5. That's all you need to know. And then for specifics, like Zed is coming from this side or Talon's coming over this wall, then you do specifics.
Yeah.
So if it's a 5v4, you would say, I don't care about that. I'm going to stopwatch, we win. Or if it's a 4v5, you say, stopwatch gets me killed because their team's going to collapse on it, right? Then you start doing specific people. So maybe in this case, you were like, okay, Kai'Sa's going to W in, and then we might have a problem because they're going to continue this fight. But that would be an example of, you need to know it's a 4v5 because you ran in here, right?
Yeah.
That's the main problem. You try to fight a 4v5, it wasn't good enough. You guys doomed.
And I guess my logic here is I'm really strong, and I'm really trying to push and make aggressive plays to like get things done. So I am trying to force it a lot. But I guess even with the numbers disadvantage, I'm not really counting Kai'Sa as a person right now.
Right. Let me show you. So this is a common school of thought for ADC mains: is I'm strong, I can fight, I don't care. We can beat numbers, right? Is the idea. Actually, you're doing it, so I don't even have to show you. Oh, you're not doing it. Never mind. So, okay, let's back it up. Let me show you an example of how you can win a fight with numbers disadvantage and you're strong. It's not in general we can win. It's that you need to stack the odds so heavily in your favor that you can win this 4v5, and the numbers isn't gonna is too, like, numbers is king essentially when it comes to team fighting. So you need something insane, and it can't just be money. All right, so let's watch this. So what does the numbers tell you here at a glance?
2v4 or 5. Oh, sorry, no, we have 2 dead. So yeah, 2v5, I guess.
Right, or let's say we're going to Riven. So
3v5 then.
Right, 3v5. What do we need to do to win a 3v5? What do you think?
Probably kite backwards or get like an insane value out of a Riven.
Agreed. Let's watch.
Not start off well.
Right, so okay, we're out. This is not happening. Oh, okay, maybe it is happening. So, what do you think?
I didn't. This is exactly what you were seeing the entire time, right?
Say again?
You didn't check anything else when you were. That's right.
Oh, I just know it's 3v5. We're looking for basic ideas like, can I one-shot someone and leave, right?
You isolated the Nidalee.
Yeah, we're gonna one-shot her and then we're gonna try and reevaluate. It's always like reevaluate the situation after anything happens. Like, you see when I killed them, this is what I'm talking about with that team fighting habit. What did I do immediately after we dismounted this guy?
Oh, you're running back.
No, I'm not going forward until I know what's going on, right? So
yeah.
So far, kind of ideas like we're kiting it out, but it's not that I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what the score. I don't know what the score says. I in comparison, I don't really know anything in terms of gold value or how many items I have. It's just, this is 3v5. Do I have enough damage to one shot this guy? Yes or no? If so, we can go. Otherwise, this is not happening. And then let's keep watching, right? Because this is still relevant, I guess. Oh, Riven dies. So how are we making this work, I guess?
Well, I kind of looked to me like you knew the Ziggs was there and that you probably weren't going to escape, so you had to commit to an all-in. But it was still all isolated 1v1s. So you like forced another isolated 1v1 against who is it, Kled, who's dismounted and kind of useless.
So like here, honestly didn't know where Ziggs was. I lost track. That's where the individual part comes in, where we're saying like it's 4v5, and then you look for individual people, right? So I should have known that Ziggs was here.
You just knew the Riven died, right? From that
side.
side.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh shit.
Yes.
So I was like, oh shit.
Here, I am inclined to believe that you thought he was flanking.
Yeah, no, he's right here. It's just, we have some, do we keep going and then turn on him, or we can turn this way, right? But the whole concept was for sure, what direction are we moving in until we find the play.
Right, you're always not engaging and not necessarily, going backwards and not really even trying to auto attack too much.
Yeah. So we're kiting. What are they doing?
They're chasing still.
Exactly. What do you remember our discussion on chasing earlier? Chasing is disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
So if we watch this, it's not necessarily that you can't win this. It's the way you approached it that made it really hard. So
and we do get them to commit to chasing us. I don't know what happens to Katarina. I get hooked. Bad.
It's okay, not the greatest, but you have a Tom Kench.
Right. Oh, okay. Katarina did not kite back. She just went in and died. And then I'm gonna just try to kite out whatever.
Yeah, and then you flashed in, right? So
I thought that was a guaranteed kill.
Oh,
feels bad. That auto attack, but I don't know how much health he had left.
His Nass is beating you up though.
Look how low he was. I can't believe I didn't crit.
Man, it's okay. Oh, it's just so sad. But
yeah, I get bullied.
You need to kite even harder than this, right?
Yeah, not try to go through an Nasus ever.
Yeah, don't try and like flash it. Like it's always I mean, you thought it was a kill, but you can do the same just by killing the Nasus and then flash after Kha'Zix. Or honestly, you just hit the closest guy, because unless your play is better. In this case, it just wasn't, but it was a good look. But definitely, kind of having money doesn't necessarily guarantee you a win, if that makes any sense, right? We still need to Omega kite it out if we have less people. Wait, you guys lose this?
Yes.
You just rift her at their base. How do you lose this? You just take this. You can go Baron side, no problem. Oh, you kept going. Okay. This is trolling, right? You need to leave. All right, back. Everyone leave. Oh, leave him. He's dead. Oh, yeah. We leave, guys. Let's go. Okay, nice. That's fine. Okay, here we go. See this?
Oh, it's a 4v5.
Yeah, it's 4v5. So what's going on here?
What happened? So
you guys are fighting, right?
Kai's bot though, and we get this kind of juicy opening on the Malzahar.
Pretty good. But Kai'Sa ulti means she's coming.
Now we're gonna chase. Oh.
Well, this feels bad for sure.
Mount.
Oh. This is I mean, Kha'Zix's still on the side. So
actually, no, we get this kill.
Okay, it's pretty messy. It's pretty messy, but Kai'Sa never came, so that's nice. And Kha'Zix's still behind you.
And then I think cut this guy.
Okay, sure. And you can bear now, right? You can kill the Kha'Zix.
Yep, and we do.
Good. You play that fine. The Star was a little monkey-ass, but it's fine. Oh, he trolled. Oh, you don't want to finish. You don't want to go for that. Oh.
Okay. It was free. You didn't have enough damage to come in here.
Okay. I mean, if you if you say Phantom Dancer can save you, I think that's fine. I probably wouldn't go for that, but I think it works.
It doesn't get us much, but
guarantees that he can't steal Baron. I know that your team was taking Baron, but he could finagle some, try and go for some black magic if he was still alive, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is interesting.
This is a terrible engage.
That's fine. So we just go back bot. Wait, where are you going? Oh no!
I definitely entered here.
Oh no! You guys are the base now. Unless you can somehow find some health. Oh, this is losing. Oh, this is Omega losing. Oh, you can save this.
Yeah, I should have queued Thresh.
Here's something we can talk about. for Q usage in team fights.
I
want you to look for the.
I tried to assassinate Kaiser here with it.
Oh, nice try. It was close. It was close.
I thought that might help swing the fight.
No, it was a good look. That was exactly what I was gonna say. That's what you want to look for. So you were looking for it. That's fine. It's just you entered a little, right?
Yeah.
So what happened here? I don't even know.
I think I normal walked instead of attack moved or something.
Okay, this is actually a physical habit you want to work on. You ready? Who are you clicking on here? Who are you clicking on here?
Oh, I don't know where my.
Right here, right?
Probably.
This is why we need first person.
Attack.
Right. This is why we need first person. All right, ready?
Oh, this is the normal. Okay, so I get that auto.
After you auto, where are you supposed to click? I guess. Do you know this?
Here, I normally would walk backwards and then attack, move forward again.
Right. We always need to input a movement command right after we auto attack. Pretty much always. So you see how? Oh my god, it got unmuted. You see how? Because you didn't input a movement command, you're still going, right? For like that half second. You went from here. You went from like here to here.
I think
because you didn't input a movement command, and then you input a movement command here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was an intentional choice to go towards Nasus, but that was a normal click, so I kept walking.
Right. So this is the habit you wanna physically do is always hit and then back, or sideways.
Yeah.
Or sideways.
Again, I think I'm trying to force it.
Yeah. So and then here you're like trying to. You see how you're clicking here, and then well, you're not clicking back. We haven't. Your mouse hasn't gone in this section, so that's what you need to be. That's definitely a physical habit you need for fights. Yeah. I don't know what happened here, but I mean, you do it here, right? When it's a lot more obvious, but it should be kind of a permanent habit in terms of team fighting. Always clicking backwards or sideways after you auto attack. No, after you input an auto attack command, because if your auto attack doesn't go through, you don't want to be moving forward accidentally. Okay, this is 2v5 or 3v5, I should say. You guys are dead. Run. They're gonna TP behind you or flash or something crazy is gonna happen. Oh, nice block. Good stuff.
I figured I would stop that from happening.
That was a really nice block. Oh. Holy shit. All right, let's just push bot. Let's just ignore that. Okay. How do you guys lose this? You take the inhib, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's base.
Yeah, I think that's
No, you don't want to go. You don't want to see. I think there's a lot of this going on. This is also something you want to remove. You don't walk to a fight unless you know you should. Okay, because we're out of position now.
We can get caught in rotation.
You should have been based already, right? And defending the mid tower. So yeah, exactly. You could be caught. You could. It just doesn't. It's just so bad. This happens in solo queue. This is so bad. You should not go.
Okay.
It's actually so bad you shouldn't go, and that's what you need to kind of when you recognize this kind of come up with some kind of criteria of what's so bad. But basically, it's 4v5 and you're losing. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's so bad. Or someone's getting one shot. That's so bad, right? So you guys need to be doing basing or clearing camps or something. But you guys don't want to be walking to the fight. I think we've seen that habit too many times for it to be coincidental. So definitely look at that kind of idea. That's gonna get you in trouble. So always look at the map.
Chase the Kazakhs again.
This is fine. This is maybe not fine. It's too fast. That's fine. All right. And let's push mid. Oh, this is easy clap. Right. Sure. There's no real turn by them. You can't be stopped. Let's push mid. Oh, okay. How do we lose this game? Okay, let's Baron. No problem.
Yep.
Sure. You kill the Kazakhs here. Don't actually finish the Baron. Katarina should kill Kazakhs here. Oh, it's gonna get stolen.
You knew.
Well, how do I know?
Because we lose the game and Katarina's not zoning him.
This is the easiest steal of his life, right? Okay, so let's talk about this. What's wrong with this? What do you think?
Well, we didn't have vision on the... So, I thought we would see him coming through that ward. but he didn't come through vision, so I couldn't get auto attacks over the wall on him, which is what I was looking. We see that ward, and I was like,
right?
we should stop attacking it.
So what do we do? What do we how do we help our team in this situation?
Do I spam ping?
Yes, you spam ping. You spam ping. You spam ping Kha'Zix, and you spam ping the spot you think he's coming from. And then you stand here, and you're like, I refuse to hit this until we kill this guy. That's it.
Okay.
That's literally what you need to do.
This I thought in my mind is like, that's Katarina's not doing her job here of zoning him, but like, it's not my job.
Well, maybe she doesn't have a ward, so she can't see him. You need to ping someone to ward over. Like, let's say no one knows about this, so you need to ping Kha'Zix. You need like your ward. Like, we need to do something, and then if it gets stolen, that's fine. Okay, you did everything you could essentially to prevent this steal from happening. But you know, if you just hit it and then it gets stolen, it's just like, oh, RNG, I guess, right? Even though somehow they have 2 inhibitors down and you killed their teammate, you know, somehow we lost the Baron. So you need a, it's not that you have direct control, you have like indirect control in the sense that you kind of want to tell them where he's coming from. Actually, you do have direct control. You're the one who can only damage Baron. So if you refuse to hit it, he can't steal it, right? So you can legit just get it to 4,000 and then we spam ping this dude over here and we're throwing Qs trying to find him. So that's kind of what you want to be looking for.
Yeah, just stop.
Yeah, that's definitely a Baron idea. Okay, I mean, not the end of the world. You can wait out the Baron. Let's get red. You know, you guys haven't lost yet, so it's not even that bad, honestly. Let's just all push top or match their push. Man, Baron is quite strong, huh? Baron's so strong he can beat inhibitor minions.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Looks
like
let's
back it up.
Back
it up. Okay, so you're trying to cut this guy off.
Yes. With my ult and Tom control
is maybe doable, right? You didn't ulti though.
If Tom Kench had ulted, I thought.
Oh, he has Mobies, so right? He has Mobies. Let me see. He has Mobies, so it's not happening. And then, oh, here we go. This is it. See this?
The
right here.
Nasus and.
So what do we do here?
Stop this wave. I didn't want them to be able to get Baron pressure with Kha'Zix split pushing on top.
Right, you lost inhibitor here. How?
I was not at the fight.
Let's say you're trying to go home, right?
Yeah, I'm the only wave clear.
How do you get home?
Recall.
How do they stop you?
Kha'Zix can W.
He's gonna dance around. He's gonna throw W's. This is a problem, right? So this is just leaking ideas. I actually think this won't be as relevant for your everyday game, but this is a Baron idea where if they have Baron, they can run it down. They have potential to run it down all the way to your Nexus. So
I guess I thought I had time because of the inhib minions.
Yeah, you never have enough. It's okay. This is a good way to put it. So at this stage of the game, these minions don't exist. Easily cleared. All minions are easily cleared. So what you're looking for is which empowered Baron wave is coming in.
Yeah.
So it's the one right behind them. So we need a base and time to stop this. That's kind of how you can. The easy way to think about this is that kind of idea, right? So this one right here, you gotta stop this before it gets to your inhib. We would say we can reasonably defend inhibitor. So you wanna get there in time. But if you do this, you can't get there in time, right? They're gonna run it down. The tower doesn't exist either. So it really is the Baron minions you're looking for, or the wave they want to make a play on is the one you want to stop. So here you're too late, and then okay, your team tries to fight for it, which is interesting because it's kind of like a 3v5, right? 2v5. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that was actually not bad, but it also wasn't that great. Oh, and then that was a problem. Oh, kill this guy. Okay, nice try. That's fine. Oh, cut it out. No.
Oh, he ate me and flashback and got pulled back into the team. I was so... Man, I was very upset about that.
Okay.
I get eaten back.
Did you see the problem here?
I should have stepped back from Nasus.
Yes,
we have a try to get the auto attack.
We have a team fighting. We have a team fighting habit you need to work on here. See this? You clicked on him twice. Okay, so this is the physical habit you need to work on. Is let's switch.
That was because I had an auto reset ability.
Yeah, but you don't need to click on him once. the auto attack reset. You know what I mean? Like you click on him and then you press W. Like it doesn't really change in the sense that
Oh, it auto targets the.
Yeah. I mean, you W the last guy you hit. So okay, you need to copy this idea. All right.
I do that with Vayne too, honestly. I know that auto tumble will automatically.
Right. Auto tumble. That's actually a really good one for Vayne. So that you don't misclick on accident. But you see this? How fast did I click back in this example?
Your auto attack still in the air.
Exactly. Like see this input. You need to input right after you attack. Input right after you attack. Otherwise, there's gonna be a problem, right? So even literally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens, but you need to input somewhere, like somewhere nearby in a safe spot. So this is sideways or diagonal, right? You see this? Sideways right after I auto attacked him. It has to be a habit. Otherwise, you're gonna lose late game team fights for no reason. You lost this for no reason. This is winnable. This is 1v5. I'm serious, right?
I could have turned this. I thought I would have turned it if Tom Kunch didn't eat me.
Right, but he felt like he had to eat you because we were like in a bad spot, right?
He said that he wanted to eat flesh and got pulled, but I
and it's just it feels bad, right? There's also another thing here, which is you're right clicking here, right?
No, I hit spacebar to auto attack move.
Oh, you use spacebar?
Yeah. I think it's really good.
There's other team fighting ideas here for sure too, which is.
So I hit Kha'Zix. I think like okay, I've done enough damage to him that he won't re-enter.
Yes. This is it. This is the one we talked about earlier too, which is this is something you want to work on too. Let's pretend you killed Kha'Zix because it's the same thing. What was the first thing you thought you should do?
Go back in.
Yes, go back in to hit the closest guy, and that's the problem. That's the problem where you need to reevaluate before you go back in. Remember the whole I dismounted Kled and I immediately left? I'm like, okay, gotta make sure what's going on because I lost track, right? If you ever lose track or control of a fight, you need to reevaluate. So here, we ran straight in for the Nasus, but you need to kite it out still, right? We don't actually want to hit this guy. We need to Q, we need to run and then see if we can flash play on him, Q his guy, we can look for a flash play on him, but you don't want to re-enter the fight until proven otherwise, right?
Yeah,
you need to immediately run. So
I definitely could have legitimately.
Yeah, it was doable. Actually, maybe not doable. You didn't have a last whisper. This Nasus is this Nasus is doing Nasus things, right? So, but yeah, they've definitely kind of same ideas when it comes down to knowing what the situation is on the map and playing accordingly. And then in team fights, are we kind of going to the right spot / after we kill a guy or injure a guy, what do we do immediately? You want to reevaluate if you don't know what's going on. So those are like kind of the main ideas. The Baron stuff, okay, sure, you should know that we need to stop this jungler and do everything you can. And the Baron, they have a Baron wave. Okay, that's like a late game idea, but that's not as important, I think, as like this mid game stuff where the game is usually decided by the mid game for solo queue right now.
Yeah, and I guess that was kind of a matter of, I guess, what more could I have done to close it out besides that small Baron thing?
Right, exactly. It was the whole, there was a 45 mid, right? And you guys opted into this, and you guys didn't kite hard enough, right? So those are definitely the meat of the problem, or the meat of the stuff you should work on is anything is going on. You look at the map, my team, their team, fastest way to know numbers, and then you can play accordingly. And then for team fights, you need to be, I don't know what's going on, but a lot of times you're like doing the right thing where you hit the guy and you leave, and other times you're like walking into them. So I think you just need to always walk out, if that makes any sense, or kite out the fight, so you're not accidentally going forward in the fight. And don't default to rejoining the fight either. Once you push someone out or you kill someone, look at the fight before you walk in. That's gonna help a lot too.
At that point in the fight though, like, aren't we just hard committed to that? Like, that fight will decide the game. I don't think I can stall on it.
You can kill all the minions, and then if Nasus tries, there's definitely winning chances here, right? Like if you go back
if everyone but me dies here.
Yeah, winning chances. You know, how much damage does your flash auto attack W do? Okay, you can kill Kai'Sa, you know, E the Wither, dodge the Flay, or you can even QSS the Wither and E the hook, right? Definitely winning chances for sure. It's not like this is a straight 4v1. They're missing health and or abilities. So
Yeah.
it's not that you're guaranteed to win, it's that you have a chance you can find something. But if you kind of are missing some good habits, you're not gonna get that chance. So yeah. If that makes sense. Does that kind of make sense? Or
Yeah. And if I guess it kind of different because this line of play like kind of got shut down by me getting eaten.
yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Like maybe I could have still pulled this off, but like it's definitely a lower percentage.
Well, it's not that I don't think it's really him eating you is that relevant. It was just, you know, this Tom Kench is dead. Let's leave him, right? We shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
Honestly. So
everyone else is.
we're too far forward, for sure.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I had so many resources up still. Stopwatch and mercs.
Right. Oh my god, yeah, you had a stopwatch too. Yeah, I mean, your chances of making something happen increased by like 20%. So,
yep.
Definitely doable. You do some trick like black magic, stopwatch, flash, right, or even like QSS and then auto attack, stopwatch. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy things you can do here. You pretty much have maximum playmaking potential as an ADC with all these things you got here. Yeah. Any questions? I guess.
No, I think the one thing that particularly just need to ingrain in my own head is when a play is about to happen, gotta check first.
Yes, anything about to happen is especially when you didn't start it. Yeah, look at that map because
I think definitely when I started, I'm usually looking.
Yeah.
Like okay, this is a good idea. Let's try it.
But if your team's starting it, you have no idea. You have no idea what they're doing, right? So you have no idea what they're thinking. Like, do they know, you know, there's a missing person or whatever, right? So you need to make sure that team's not doing some crazy shit either.
Yep.
So that's gonna help you the most. And then the team fighting stuff we talked about. Focus on those two. And then if you have a lot of late game problems, then look at which waves are Baron empowered and how do we play around it. And also, you know, kill enemy jungle when you guys are doing Baron before you guys go for the smite.
Yeah, that was a big one for that game, particularly like situational and niche.
Yeah. It doesn't happen that often, but if it does happen, gotta look for that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I think you should work on. The mid game stuff is, if you can get this down, your games will be infinitely easier, right? I promise you feel like you can do something in these games. In the sense that you can actually play the game instead of doing what your team does.
Right. Even if they die, I'm still gonna get experience farm and not have a chance of making a play rather than just
exactly. You can do something productive.
I guess my first instinct is always like, if I miss my timing window to get to a fight and lose the fight because of it, that's like really bad. But how long does it really take to check the numbers for a fight? Like 2 seconds, right?
Right, exactly. Honestly, the timing for helping and all that stuff is very large, right? There's a lot of what's it called? I guess leeway to get there and make something happen. Like if you could have gone there and made something happen, you probably have a lot of time to do it, right?
Yeah, it's like actually that one, the Vladimir coming down to that fight. The one in the Kai'Sa game is like, he was in that fight and he started in mid lane when the fight started. So
yeah, exactly. It's literally one lane's distance. You can get there in time. It's just, should you get there is the question.
Yeah, right. Okay, it's definitely something I can take away.
Yeah, sounds good. Any questions? Any last questions? I guess.
Are you gonna upload this so I can?
I'll upload to YouTube so you can go back and rewatch and all that stuff. But
yeah.
Otherwise, definitely let me know how your games are going, and if you do have like clips and stuff you want to show me of like, what should I have done here and all that stuff, definitely send it my way. I can help you out.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Alrighty. Cool. Good luck in your games, dude.
Yeah. Thanks again.
No problem.